All right. Hello, hello. Maya's here. She says hello. She's a little afraid of the fire, which I'm happy about. Here's what it looks like on the side. It's getting there. I hope it stops being so hollow, or this the walls thin out. That would be fun. But let's see. Let's just light the snowman on fire. That's what normal people do. Woof, man. All right, ceremonious. Okay, Maya. Do you want to come say hello to everybody? You want to come? Come here. Come here. You can come say hello. You don't have to be with the fire. There you go. Fire's out of the way. You can come say hello. Come say hello. You want to say hello? Yeah, say hello. Careful with your tail. Now you're blocking the camera entirely. Are you being a good kitty? Yeah. Careful with your tail. Okay. Yeah. Say hello to everybody. Do you want to say hello? Yes, my little fuzzy one. Oh, my little fuzzy one. Fuzzy one. Oh, my little fuzzy one. Maya, 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 Maya. She's not amused. Are you? Say, I'm not amused. Why did your butt have to be all up in the camera? Nobody needs to see that. You're my girl. I'm going to have to ask you to get down soon. There you go. Thank you. All right, we are here. It is Tuesday. I had a pretty decent day off, I must say. Had fun. And now we're going to paint because that is what we do. Thank you very much. I'm hoping this is bright enough for you guys to see. For some reason it looks darker than usual. Is it because, okay, there we go. All right, that's a little bit better. So I finished the majority of this shoe before. I am not positive if this is completely done, but I'm going to do the pine needle thing to this shoe. And I guess put poinsettias on it because for some reason I didn't do that as I went. I forgot why I didn't do it, but I'm sure there's a good reason. So anyway, this shoe will look like this shoe. So let us start. Can't decide if I should do the pine needles first or the poinsettias. I did the poinsettias before first, so I guess I'll do those first too. Gonna squirt out some paint. I haven't started the music yet. I will soon. I do apologize. Sorry, I was holding the thing. Okay. So this red. All right. Let's see some more paint. It's painting time. Oh god. I even got out a paper towel this time. I'm going to be a professional. Red. I want some orange too. Orange, maybe a little bit yellow. I like this red too. They're all different. This one's probably the lightest red I have. All right, there it is. I kind of want to put some white in there, but or probably some black would be helpful. Or purple. Purple's probably better. I don't know, man. I don't even know anymore. So this thing has been living in my head, and it's the old Mr. Goodbar commercial jingle. And when I was a kid, I was all about the commercial jingles. I knew them all by heart, and I'm not neurodivergent at all, just in case anybody was curious. Of course I am. So yeah, so I thought, and I was very good at reciting them, and I keep thinking about it because I still have Mr. Goodbar's left over for my Halloween candy, and that's probably the only one I have left over. And I'm just like, so every time I see it, I'm just like, Mr. Goodbar, whoa, lives for rent free in my head. So on that note, let me actually put on some real music, so you don't have to listen to me do nothing. You don't have to listen to me and my stupid little jingles. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Happy. Oh, that's a live video. I just wanted it to be. Hold on. All right. I want it to be like cozy. Okay. Copy. Right. Free. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Okay. Oh god. I'm gonna get a little pink in this. And this one's okay. I guess I'll put some of that on there. It might be a little loud. I want people to be able to hear me. Not that I have anything exciting to say, but you never know when the mood will strike. I'm actually sitting a little bit further away from the table than I want to be. I need to get new chairs. Hint, hint. Christmas is coming. Oh, God. Or at least one new chair. I would like one decent office chair. And I can put it anywhere I want. I can put it in my desk over there, or I can put it here where I do most of my work. So this is fine. Just an idea, sure. Because, Santa Claus is coming to town. All right, a little bit of pink. I want to do some orange, white, and I guess Payne's gray would be okay. Let's do. Oh, this is a better white. I don't know why I didn't do that. Was I like usually I do both shoes simultaneously, and that's how I get it. I probably didn't do it because I wanted it to stretch out, so I would have more to show off for Shoesday Tuesday. But that sounds like something I would do. Let me get some orange. This is Payne's gray. I'm going to use that to darken the red. I sometimes like to do purple though. Let's do purple. Oh. Purple is a good red darkening color. Orange. I want it to be. Yeah, I guess I'll use this orange. I'm growing attached to Liquitex more or less, which means I might need to put a sealer on these shoes when I'm done, but that shouldn't be a problem. Sometimes I use Scotch Guard, because then if you get it dirty, you're supposedly, unless it's like really dirty, you could just take a damp cloth and wipe it right off. Supposedly. It's never been proven that I know of. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Payne's gray. And I feel like, yeah, there's like green, but I won't mess with the greens just yet. I'll finish the flowers first. It's a little bit not where I wanted to put. I don't know why they insist on doing these holes. Nobody uses those holes. If you want it to look like a real artist palette, I guess, but I don't care. This is like taking away precious, space for your palette. Just my ideas. But anyway, let's draw some poinsettias. I'm gonna start with the background first. Now that my palette's in the way of the shot, I do apologize. Give me a moment. Move this around. This is here. Move this around. All right, it's better. Whoopsies. No, I just got rid of it. No, I want this one. Go. Oh, for crying out loud. Can we go? There we go. Play. Ugh, that's so annoying. Okay, try this one. Come on. I don't understand how my volume gets turned down so easily. I guess it happens. Sorry, I got a new microphone. I can see that it's working. I just don't know if it's working as well as, like, better than what it was doing before. So if it's too loud, please comment. Let me know. Comment and tell me. This is good information to have. All right, so I'm going to paint the background of the, well, I'm not. Yeah, I'll do whatever. Let's do what we can do first. Poinsettias are just a series of flower petals. Just points, like the teardrops almost. I want my palette to be to my right, because that's where my water is. Hopefully you can still see the shoe, more or less. I think you can. So on this one, I did like dark petals on the front. I was kind of trying to do the same thing, but I did not start with a dark color, so I will just go with this, let it dry, and if I want to make it darker, I will. I can always make it lighter too. Oh, God. Every time, man. Every time I get paint on my fingers, regardless of how careful I am. I don't do a lot of clothes. Like, I get painting on my clothes, but not as often as the fingers. So one thing I want to mention is that I registered for 2, not 1, but 2 craft fairs this December. One of them is a canned food drive, and it's a neighborhood canned food drive. So it's a good cause. The other one is just going to be like a winter type of market, and I believe it's inside of a mall. I got accepted to both. I need to pay for the second one. I just reminded myself. But anyway, so what was I getting at? So for Work in Progress Wednesday tomorrow, I'm going to start prepping a little bit. I need to do a couple more ornaments, maybe some magnets. I was kind of thinking about some magnets. I'd have to go get them, but those were really kind of popular on my Wheaton Arts over in September or October, I guess, last month. Wow. So I guess I might do some more of those if I have any on hand. If I don't, I'm going to have to make a shopping trip. I'm sure you guys would like to come along for that. It's Hobby Lobby, which I don't really love, but it's like a guilty pleasure. My liberal heart can't take it, but I just pretend like it, it's fine. It doesn't look like hatred. It just looks like pretty things. It's hard. I could never work there. I know that for a fact. I could never ever work there. That would just kill me. It would kill my poor mother. She would disown me. All right, so there's the start of the poinsettia. There's more leaves than that, or more petals, but I'm going to start with 5. Looks like a starfish. All right. I hope you guys can see it decently. The color is not my favorite on this webcam, but I guess, oh my God, really, really still paint right in there. This is why you bring paper towels. Okay. Let me see if I can do some rearranging. Bring it around town. Okay. I don't use that much water when I paint anyway. Where did my brush go? Oh, there's the one I was using. Okay. I thought I was going insane. It's okay. So I'm going to put the darker ones behind it and see how I like that. I might not like it, but we will see. So since I'm on YouTube now, I was considering just putting a tree up for show. I'll figure out how much it matters to me. I don't know. The only thing I would film is probably my cat getting in the tree. That would be cute. But I don't think it's completely necessary. I have this, it's a cat bed, and it looks like a Christmas tree. That's what I put up last year. So she literally naturally got in the tree. It's just a lot of work for one person to sit here and go, oh my goodness, why is it so loud? I just want it to be, it's okay. Do that. It's hard for me to paint upside down. I do apologize. I need to turn it around. Oh, you can still see it. That's good. So I think this poinsettia is going to have a lot of petals. It's going to have 3 layers because I don't like the fact that it looks like a Christmas star, and you want to put the petals. I'll show you. So anyway, in that case, the light to dark is probably a good idea. Also want to thank everybody very much I got 100 subscribers over last weekend, I believe. Thank you so much for all of your support. In America, I need 500 to monetize. I have a little ways to go, but I am very, very thankful for what I have. Thank you so much. I mean, monetize would be great. I just really love to connect with people, though. My channel, it's like it motivates me to continue doing more art and figuring out what else to do. So I find it very motivating to share with you all. And if you guys have anything to share with me, you go for it. I would love to see it. All right, so now I'm going to do a darker red. I'll put some purple in that one. I'm going to do it over top of these petals to make it more even on all sides. Oh, that's right. I do need some yellow. I always forget about the center. The center, which is yellow, of course. But I can do that at the end. It's almost 8, so hopefully that's the golden hour. Usually it is. So I'm going to stream it on TikTok for a little bit later, maybe. I don't work until... Well, I have to be awake at least by 10. Anyway, that's not early. There's a patient that asked for an appointment, and I said my first appointment is 10:30, and she's just like, well, I don't do well in the morning. I'm like, that's not morning, lady. Get up at 5 o'clock. That's morning. Okay, we're getting there. Do. Poinsettia power. Christmas is coming. I am not ready. Not even close. I mean, well, I guess I kind of would be okay with it. I think I'm just going to do it online this time. It's a little bit overwhelming to go to stores, and I'm so mad at all the damn Black Friday ads. I understand. I get it. It's just too much. It's very overwhelming in my inbox right now. You think I'm going out there? I'm out of your mind. But good luck with your fourth quarters, people. My parents don't really need it very much, and I don't really even know what they want, but I'll look around, I guess. And I have a couple things I'd like to send to friends, but I haven't really been... Usually I collect things throughout the year, and I haven't been doing that this year. I just didn't... This year was kind of a train wreck for me anyway, but I'm just like, oh, that would be cute for Sarah. Oh, that would be cute, and I just pile it on, but I didn't do that this year. It might have something to do with me not working retail this year, but I feel like I did last year, so I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I just live here in my body. All right. This is a very, very layered poinsettia, however you pronounce it. I used to say poinsettia, and then I heard that people say poinsettia, and now I don't even know anymore. It reminds me of the cross between a zinnia and a poinsettia. So that's poinsettia. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'll have to Google that later, see what the correct pronunciation is. All right, we're almost done with this. The layering of the flower. The front needs some more attention because it's not dark enough. And I'm going to make it a lighter red. because once the leaves are over here, it's going to show up just fine. I could actually stand to lighten up all the petals. We'll see how I feel about it. I work tomorrow and then I'm off for 4 days. That's exciting. Going to dinner with family. Okay. So I'm going to take one of the reds and mix it with the other red to lighten up the red that's the third. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. The third layer of petals on this flower. And also to thicken it so it doesn't look like it's too thin on there, because red tends to run pretty thin. I think after Thanksgiving is over, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to draw or paint poinsettias, and that's going to be on a Thursday. So I'm going to have to make a new little title card for Tutorial Thursday. I used to make Christmas cards. I did it out of stickers though, but I can draw them. I might do a little bit of Christmas card examples that you guys can try. I could also do the sticker ones again. Those are fun. It's just really hard to find stickers.
I don't understand.
What?
Hey Siri, I spent Christmas cards. I did it out of stickers though, but I can draw and I might do a little bit of Christmas card examples that you guys can try.
Okay, I'm confused.
But I could search the web for it.
No. I did not talk to Siri. I don't think I did. I apologize. I thought it was on my phone or something, but I'll just put my phone over here. Whatever. Well, that was our special guest. The joys of owning a Mac. Alright, so now I'm going to thicken up the back of the leaves and make them lighter by mixing the darkest red I used, the purple red I used, and the second darkest red. Yeah, well, let's cut out the purple. So just mix the two reds together. What do we got? Two reds. I forgot to get wine out of my car. Don't let me forget that. I might just need to bring it to work now. I'm just kidding. So these are looking pretty fun. I don't usually match shoes. I like to match more or less colors, but not exact. I like a little asymmetry, but I am totally fine with making them symmetrical or as symmetrical as I possibly can for a client. It's fine. It's just very hard for me to draw the same thing twice. And plus, it's not as much fun. That's what computers are for. I'm not a computer. Alright, so we're almost done with this flower thingy. Let it dry, and then do the yellow middle parts. Whatever, the pollen stuff that's in the middle. Alright, that's pretty cool. This side needs to be touched up. Alright. I want to make this a little bit more pointy of a petal. Pointy petals. if I do stream live on TikTok, I'm pretty positive I'm going to use copyright music because I'm just so mad at them right now because they won't deactivate my shop no matter how many times I've asked customer service to do it. And I've asked them, is there a way that I have to do it? And they're like, no, we have to ask permission before we can do it. And I'm like, the hell with you. I'm just going to play copyright music until you ban me. How about that? Because that's the whole reason I want to stop being on TikTok Shop, because my advertising, I don't get as much engagement. I do, but nobody's like asking to buy anything from me on TikTok. So, and even I listed something and I was going to promote it, but I was like, nah, because I heard that like the processing and shipping time for TikTok is not very lenient. So I wasn't sure if I could do like hand painted things in time for whatever time frame they have. And it was really complicated. It seemed like a big deal. So I just would rather make it a personal account again. And I can just tell people to go to my YouTube. I don't care about them. So anyway, so I found out how to pay for a song, and I did. And so I put it on TikTok, the 11 Turkeys meme thing by Taylor Swift. And the song length is a lot longer than probably they allow for personal accounts, but they should have listened to me and they should have done what I said. Okay? I can get kind of petty if I want to. I am perfectly capable. Anyway, that's that story. So if I stream live on TikTok, you can come along and listen to all the good music until somebody reports me. And then they'll be like, oh, we don't want you to sell anymore. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. They might ban me altogether, but I'll just probably try to make a new account. They've got to have like a customer service line I can talk to. I messaged them, but I didn't get anywhere. And since it's like China, I don't know where I would go to get this kind of information. Hey, well, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't want to sell on your platform. Like, why is that a problem? Why can't you just take me off? You weren't making money off of me anyways. I wasn't selling anything. So please just remove me and let me go back to having fun on a personal account. So that's my TikTok beef. I really do like the app, and some of the videos, they just crack me up and make my whole day, but I'm really mad that they won't take me off the seller center. And I've tried to disable it myself and I can't. There's no like easy way to do it. So I've been trying to figure that out. But of course, I mean, I have things to do, okay? I don't have time to just sit around and play with something that they should be able to do very easily. So they should be able to take me off of their seller center. Yep. I mean, like, the only listing I put up was like some clean, dirty dishwasher magnets for $5. Nobody even cared. Nobody looked at it. I didn't promote it, to be fair, but like, I don't think people are coming to my account to look at my shop. I think they just want to see my videos. So please, just let's move on. Take me off and go make money someplace else. Big fan of the way this poinsettia looks, but I'll keep it going. See what happens. Sorry it's turned over and you can't really see. I can't see it though if I don't tilt it. And I forgot to look for something that I can prop the shoe on. That would be so much better. I might, of course, I left those in the car too. The games that Brandon made me. But that's okay. I'll figure something out. This one's sort of like an abstract one. I don't know. When I put the leaves on in the little center, the yellow center, I think it will start coming to life. turn it over to this side. How many flowers did I do on this one? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I was like, if I did 4, I can't do it. I have to have an odd number. I'm OCD in the weirdest possible way. Because most people who are OCD have to have even numbers. And me, I'm just like, no, make it odd. Just for art, not really for everything. I have to remember to bring this laptop to work tomorrow. I guess when I'm done here, I'll pack everything up because, of course, there's a meeting. Of course. Right before Thanksgiving, because that's what we want. Thank you. That's exactly what we want. At least the person who does the meetings is pretty cool. Oh my goodness. This is really uneven. Let me fix that. Sorry about the view. But I will lay it down in a second. There you go. It's a little bit better. Not great. But if I have to, I can trim it up with the leaves shapes. That's the plan. I'm going to put a little bit of orange on this one. It's hard to paint around the grommets. You can technically paint over top the grommets. I just don't like the way it looks. I want to have them all the same color, personally, but it's totally fine if you don't. It's also totally fine if you accidentally, miss and get them on there, because most people are just going to be looking at the, like, of course, nobody's going to see this really because these are where the laces go, but I'm a little bit, I'm just like, feel bad if I get something on the grommets for some reason. I feel like it's like me being lazy, half-assing it. If I finish these, I need another shoe idea. Or else I need somebody to commission me, please. Because I don't know what else to do. I guess I have other ideas I can work on. I like to have things like new designs on my Etsy, so if I just make myself some shoes that I want to wear, maybe hopefully other people would want to wear too. Maybe. God, this flower is really misshapen. I was not paying attention. I'll fix it. It looks like too flat or something. Yeah, I'll fix that definitely. All right, but let's just do the general shape first. I'm gonna make this one smaller than all the others. I do the dark first. Dark one looks better first. You know what? There's a technique in craft stores. I've never seen it in like serious art, but that one stroke technique, and I never learned that. Every time I look at it, I'm thinking I wouldn't be good at that because I don't paint like that, and I always paint in layers. And but it would be fun to see if I could do. Just because it's fun to watch, I think just one stroke and you're done. But it's not something I really need to learn how to do. But I basically I get the gist of it. You just set it up on your brush and then move your brush a certain way. I get that. But I like to move the brush the way I like to move the brush. Okay, thank you very much. Somebody I know that I used to work with and knew how to do that, and she bragged about it, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm glad you're happy and that you spent your paycheck to take those classes. For what? So you can paint a wooden thing in your kitchen? All right, cool. You're not selling them? Oh, gotcha. All right, well, whatever works. I'm not trying to like discourage people from having hobbies. It's just like if you just don't know how to paint in any other technique except one stroke, I think that's a little strange. But maybe that's just me. So I'm pretty positive, and this is really kind of conceited of me, but I don't feel like I have anything to lose. I'm going to put YouTube links on my Christmas cards this year. I'm going to put like a nice picture of Maya, maybe one of me. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, if you have not subscribed, here's a QR code. Please subscribe. Tell your friends. In which case, I might be motivated to send some to people I don't really even like. So just on the off chance that they'll subscribe. This is how dedicated I am to being, growing my channel. I don't know what my problem is. I feel like I'm not paying attention to my petals. And that doesn't work. I'll do one more layer on this one. A lighter one. Light. One moment, please. Sorry. getting a little discouraged because it's not turning out the way I want it to. But I have to remember it's all about the layers, so once I add the leaves and the center part, it's going to start to look more like what I want it to look like. Hopefully. That's the idea, anyway. But it's way too big. Although I've seen some pretty big poinsettia flowers. So poinsettia, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. Okay, and it's probably going to be in the back here. Hold on, I'm sorry, you guys. All right. Okay, I'm not going to be able to hold it up, I don't think. Hold on. I'm going to make some really dark front petals. I haven't been watching my steps because I know that Thanksgiving's coming, and I'm just going to engorge myself, and then probably do the same thing over the weekend, and then maybe I can go back to watching my steps. But I've been doing pretty well, just not as well as I could be if I was actually trying. So sorry, it is coming along decently. It's hard to angle the camera when it's the back of the shoe because it's not a small shoe. For me, I'm a Bigfoot, and that's because I'm a tall person. Sorry, not sorry. You see, if I had smaller feet, I would fall right over. That's how anatomy works. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how I did this either. Hopefully I can fix all these. Thank you, Sarah. If you're still in here, I don't know. Okay. So those are all the flowers I did so far. I'm going to do the center of some of them and then possibly touch them up so they actually look like real flowers. Or at least close enough to them. That would be the goal here. I think they look okay. I just need to get some green. Greens, leaves. Alright. Last time I used a whole bunch of different greens and that was fun. Oh god. Yeah, I think that's good enough for now. Alright, so let's just do the center of it first. Yeah, now that I had done the center of it, I wish I had done darker leaves up front. Let me see what I can do to fix it. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. But what I was going to do is put like straight white on there, so the center part will stand out a little bit more, because the background on the middle of the flower is kind of light for this one. That looks pretty good. And now for leaves. Oh god. Also, Susan gets paint on her hands for the millionth time, because she's not watching what she's doing or where her hand is going. It almost reminds me of a cat I know. Does anybody remember that old Mr. Goodbar commercial, the jingle? It must have been 80s. I couldn't possibly be a 90s thing. I think it has to be an 80s one. But it could be like extended into the 90s. A lot of companies reuse their old commercials. But that, like, I've been humming that since I discovered that the only Halloween candy I have left are Mr. Goodbars. I feel like there's some commercial jingles that only I'm going to remember and nobody else is going to remember, except maybe the person who created it. I don't know. No. Nah. That's definitely 90s, 2000s type of territory. So I got, like, all that was a good show. I'll give it to him, okay? It was good. But that is not the epitome of the 90s when it started. Like, I'm sorry, but Roundhouse came first, and Roundhouse was incredible. And then, like, I tried to explain Roundhouse to other people. Like, when I was growing up in, like, grade school, like, there all kinds of people knew what I was talking about. They said, I love it. It's such a funny show. And they're so talented. And now nobody knows what I'm talking about. They just completely they either, like, blocked it out of their mind. It didn't last very long. I think it lasted, like, well, I guess it kind of did. It just, they kept changing the cast. I don't know. But, it was such a good show. God, I miss that so much. And I feel like if they put that on for kids today, it'd be great, because kids today like to do TikTok dances, and that's pretty much what they were. I mean, they were better than that. I hate to insult them, but they did a lot of dancing. So anyway, when all that came on, I was like, yeah, it's funny. It's just not Roundhouse. I'm sorry. Like, it was like Roundhouse paved the way for all that to be a successful show. And now we all know Dan Snyder is not the most moral of people, but he created that show, all that. So yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth. But I'm very happy about the continued success and how Kenan Thompson's on Saturday Night Live. That's great. He's really funny. I appreciate what he's done. It's good. I'm not in the entertainment industry, so I'm actually in no position to make these kind of comments, but I don't know what else to talk about, people. What should we talk about? All right, there's the center of that one. After I put the leaves in, I'll know how to shape the the flower itself. At least that's how I feel. And since they're my shoes and I'm doing the paintings, I think I'm right. Just a hunch. What I say goes. I have to dig out of my parents' basement and see if I have the old VHS tape of Roundhouse. I only had 2 because they did 2 Snick ones, and Roundhouse was on 2 of them. And then after that, it was about all that. So unfortunate, but it started at like 1992, 1993. Yeah, I guess we could talk about Christmas songs. I'm just so very thankful that I don't work in retail anymore. God, I can't handle it. I think Diana, my friend who I used to work at AC Moore with, she just posted on Facebook not long ago that the Christmas music is on her store, and I was like, oh, I don't miss that. I'm sorry. I apologize I'm sorry for your suffering. Now, Home Goods was good about it. It's almost like they knew that employees are human, and also because like they knew that not everybody celebrates Christmas, so like they put Christmas music in stores. They would alternate, so Christmas and then the regular radio, and I appreciated that very much. But yeah, I remember the days when it was all Christmas music all the time. And like the boomers, especially, they get really angry if they don't hear it because they feel like that's part of a tradition. And I'm sure it is, but it really should stop because it's definitely torture for the retail employees. But I get why they do it. It's definitely subliminal messaging, and it does work. I mean, we used to play it before Thanksgiving, and people got kind of mad at first, but then they were like, maybe I should buy some gifts. But there's no Thanksgiving songs except for Lavender Haze by Taylor Swift. That's my favorite right now. Although Stephen Colbert did a pretty good little parody of I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In, and it was a turkey Thanksgiving song, also by Taylor Swift. I'll have to grab that and send it to a couple of my friends. All right, this is looking much better, if I do say so myself. More like a, I don't know, a bush of poinsettias. Okay, so now I'm going to do the center of this one. Pretty good. We could play music in my office, but I just don't. Some places really get into it in the waiting room, and we have like an Alexa and everything. And they play it in the back, and that makes sense to me because they're trying to move, and it keeps them motivated. But up in the front, I don't really care. I'm just on the phone most of the time. Why do you need music when it's just like most people are on their phones anyway? And if I want to listen to music, I don't really feel like I need to share my very questionable taste in music with the rest of the strangers in the waiting room. So I'll just like put on my AirPods or something. Grace used to play it. And I don't know if it was questionable. I just didn't care for music at the front end because it's hard for me to concentrate sometimes with music on. Sounds or in general kind of throw me off at times. But some people say that it really helps, and I guess it would help if it was instrumental like this. But if it has lyrics, I'm not really great with staying on task. It doesn't mean I don't have a song in my head all the time. I absolutely do. But it's different when you're actually hearing it versus your crazy mind. There's so much cat hair on these shoes. I wonder where that came from. Weird. All right, one more. No. 2 more. I thought so. I was like, that's not right. 2 more flowers to do to finish, and then I'll have to figure out if I need to fix anything. I have not yet. Actually, that's a pretty good little experiment. I just need to buy. Angelus is made for leather, and I've always wanted to try to paint leather. It does really well in fabric and plastic for weird reasons I don't understand. So I don't see why it wouldn't work on leather. I just need to go get a pair of shoes that are not like it's hard. I guess I just don't want to pay for Air Force Ones, but I don't know, something else like a knockoff. I don't really care what it looks like. I just want to see what the paint does. So that might be a good little experiment to do for another Shoesday Tuesday. Thank you for the idea. My friend did buy a pair of leather shoes, even when I told her that I only paint on canvas at the time. So I just used my fabric paint on the leather shoes, and it did not go well. it started smearing off, and it's like, I'm sorry, I don't have the right paint for that type of shoe. But now I do, so I guess I could technically fix her shoes if she wants me to. And that would be a fun little experiment. I want to go to Plaza and see what they have. That's other places sell Angelus, but Plaza has them out in the open, not locked up. So, and I don't know. I don't want to go and bother somebody to get it out of the cage for me. Gosh, it's so much work. And I like to be able to look at all of them like Copics, just like to stare at them and see if that's the right color that I want. So that might be a shopping trip in the near future. I haven't been to Plaza in years. Oh, maybe. I think I went this year sometime. Thank you. Appreciate it. But I want to wait till after the weekend. I do not go out on Black Friday anymore. I know better than that. Or Thanksgiving Day is really worse now sometimes. Although I kind of hear that Black Friday doesn't even really exist anymore. It's just all doorbuster all the time. Busting down the doors for no reason. Alright. We're almost there. We've almost got this. I actually streamed for an hour now. Woohoo! I actually have energy to stream for a decent amount of time. if I run out of like room on the shoe, that would be a good reason to stop. But I don't want to stop because I'm tired, because that's just terrible. That's a bad excuse. Just kidding. I just want to finish them basically. Get them on Etsy as fast as possible. I have to wait for them to dry, and then I'll lace them back up and put them on Etsy tomorrow. There's a kitty by my feet. She's rubbing up against my legs, saying hello. All right. I'm almost there. Kitty cat. What you doing, Maya Bear? You just rubbing it. No claws. No claws on the legs. That's not fun for me. Might be fun for you, but it's not fun for me. It was rainy today and it made me so sleepy. But I did not nap. I did not give in. It might be because I was out hanging out with my friend, but it also might be because I have willpower. I only just didn't do one thing I set out to do today. But I can do it later. I will do it this weekend. I was gonna cook something. But it takes such a long time to prepare that, and I just decided I took a shower instead. Washed my hair, styled my hair, did my makeup. All these things I probably couldn't have done if I had made the bacon rifle smokies. But I can make them over the weekend. Okay. All right. We got all of them pretty much done. Let me compare with the other shoe. It doesn't look exactly alike, but that's fine. As long as they have the same type of theme going on, I think I'm fine with it. I'm not the very biggest fan of the light points. I think I'd rather make them dark still, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, I hate to change everything, but it's my shoes, and I want to change them. I'm just going to put like purple, straight purple on there. I think it looks better with dark in front and light in the back. But it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to brush it over a little bit. I got free guac from Chipotle today. They also gave me a generous amount of sour cream when I asked for a side of sour cream. I gave them a very good review, and now I could not finish everything because they gave me such generous portions. So now I have lunch for work tomorrow. Hooray! I've never been treated so well by a Chipotle in my life. I don't even know anybody that works there. Not at that one. It's looking weird. I can fix it. I just think it's looking weird in the meantime. I need to wait for the paint to dry. It's harder to. That's why people tell you to paint light to dark. It's always, but I just don't. I think dark to light is always better because it's hard to paint dark over top of light. It's easier to paint light over top of dark because white is more opaque than black is, or gray. So that's why I like to paint that way. But in the interest of having to fix this flower, we will just have to wait for the dry time. That's all. Try not to make it too flat either. I'm hoping and praying nobody calls tomorrow. I mean, the people that call, hopefully they're just people that already know that we're open, not people that are trying to make appointments. Because why do they do that? It's a holiday week. But I'm sure I will be happy to help them. Man, this one's looking weirder and weirder the more I try and fix it. Let me just wait for it to dry for a second and then I'll make it more red like it's supposed to be. Might have to use my little handy thing that Maya hates. A little bit better. I'm going to take a smaller brush, I think. No, it's not a smaller brush. Let's do a smaller brush. This is not a fun brush. Yeah, this one's okay. And then, oh god. The amount of times that I smacked the pole of my ring light should be a world record. It happens all the time. And one of the problems with this design is I put the petals behind the petals directly, and that flattens it out. I want to put them either behind those petals and larger or in between. I went to go to a used bookstore today and I forgot. Not that I need more books, I just wanted to browse. I like to check out library books though and read those because there's a pressure of a deadline, so I read them faster. But I'm well over my reading goal, so I don't actually need to read anything else. I just enjoy it. Nothing wrong with that. I think I'm going to get to at least 60 this year. And then I have to decide what my goal will be next year. Like if I want to challenge or I actually want to finish. I haven't decided yet. Because I know I will feel bad about it if I don't finish the goal. Especially if it's less than 100. I mean, come on, Susan. Yeah, that's a lot better. Even if I had to put straight gray on there, but still. Hi, kitty. I see you. I see you down there. Excuse me, that is my leg. That is not your scratching post. But I do see you, and you have been fed. My girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you going to jump up here? You can jump up here. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Okay. No, don't scratch me. You can jump. I've seen you jump. Come on up here. You're a kitty. Kitty cats can leap. Come on, baby. Come show your pretty face. Ow! That is my leg. Okay, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to take you and put you here. Kitty. You're so silly. You're so silly, my bears. No, it's not for you. I got a feline visitor who likes to roam around and rub herself on all my shoes, which is where all the cat fur comes from. And now I know. Now I understand. I know you're cute. You're adorable. Yes, you are. She just swished her tail over the microphone, and I wonder if it made like a rustling sound. What do you think of the camera, huh? What do you think of it? Is that yours? Say, that's mine. Yeah. Oh, goodness. You're going to knock it all down. Then nobody's able to see anything. And what are you going to do about that? Oh, my gosh. Now I can't see. This is a problem, Missy. I brought you up here myself, so I have nobody to blame but myself. But I just didn't want you to scratch my leg to death. No. I want to put a camera on her, like a collar. I've seen videos where they put cameras on cats. I just want to see where she goes, where all she explores. Although she only does things here, so she probably doesn't go far. But it's just so cute from her point of view. What's the kitty doing? You playing with the cords? Say, I like cords. They're like little toys for me. Yeah, no. Kitty. Who's a kitty? Are you a kitty cat? Some of you may not know. I don't know. I saw him and I thought about it. But basically, Cowboys are playing the Redskins on Thanksgiving, and we're gonna get killed. And I say that in like the way that my dad likes them. So, and I grew up, I was supposed to like them, but I don't really like football in general. But I'm pretty positive the Redskins are not gonna do well. And if they do, it'll be a big surprise. Can I help you, young lady? Did you know that you're in the way? Did you know that? I mean, you're very, very adorable, but you are so in the way. Yeah. You're my kitty cat. And now everybody can see you. Yes, everybody can see you. We know what you're doing. We know. We can see it. Yeah. Yes. See, I'm adorable. Why isn't anybody watching me? They are. Yeah. Kitty. You leaving me? Please don't switch your tail on my paint. If you haven't noticed, I changed the banner on my YouTube main page to a picture of Maya after she switched her own tail in my paint, which she does quite often. Always by accident. It's not like, oh my god, it's going to happen again. She just doesn't know. She doesn't realize where her tail is because it's behind her. No, Maya, be good. Be careful. Be careful, little lady. It's been a while since you joined us. I think the usage of my heat gun really scares you off. So if you're not being good, I'll have to blast you with heat. I'm assuming that will work the same way with a hairdryer. All right, that's a little better. Still not my favorite flower I've ever done. It looks so flat to me. I'm just like, I'm upset because it's not working. Hold on. Let me see if I can just. The more I add to it, though, the more it seems like it's unnatural. Hold on. I mean, as long as you guys know what it is, I guess it's fine. Yes, honey, you rubbing against me saying, this is mine. Do I belong to you? Yeah. We're working on it. How can I fix this? I'm gonna try and just like paint around the dark petals first, as in like green, and then I'll go back over it. Because the more I paint the under petals, the flatter it looks to me. So sometimes you just have to take an eraser to it, so to speak. Even professionals make mistakes. It's very hard for me to consider myself a professional, but I guess I am. I mean, I went to school for it. Alright, so I'm just trying to. I'm not really sure that that's working for me either. Oh, God. Let me put a darker green on it. Much darker. Let's see what we can do here. It's weird to mess this one up because it's front and center. Like, how do you just forget how to draw, I guess? It's probably because I wasn't paying attention to it because I thought there was no way I could mess it up. So it makes sense. Pardon me while I zone out and fix it. I also kind of feel like there's too many petals, at least in the front, if that's considered the front. So maybe. Creativity is just problem solving, basically. So now I'm going to try and fix the petals that are in the front. I'm doing air quotes because they didn't pick up on camera. That's a little bit better. I should probably let me fix this for a second. Or maybe put some green in the middle. And of course, red and green are complementary colors, so it's going to make mud. But I got to let for it dry, and then I'll put the yellow dots back on top. I think that's a lot better than what I had before. It's hard to tell because the middle's not done yet. But I'm happier with it than I was before. Alright, let's fix some of the leaves. Alright. It's just a little bit more extravagant than the other one, but that's okay. That's what I like. I tend to do like one shoe, a big burst of color, and the other shoe just sort of simple. So that makes sense. Alright, I'm going to dry it off a little bit. Take a smaller brush. And some straight yellow and straight white. And just dot it on. Just dot it around town. Alright, so that's pretty much done for the flowers. And now I just have to do the background, which is those pine needle things like I did before. And for that, I need a brown. A light brown. Maybe a dark brown too. And I have yellow and I have a couple of greens out here still. So let's see what we could do here. Let's do a raw umber, or sorry, this is burnt umber. I really prefer burnt umber to raw umber in case anybody is keeping tabs on that. Don't know why you would be, but you could, for all I know. This is really important, apparently. And just like we did before, it's just like these lines on lines top of lines. And if you put them all together after a while, it starts to look like a Christmas tree. Stupid tags. I hate these things so much. Love you, Vans, but please, everybody knows it's a Vans. You don't need to personalize it in every single corner. Looking okay, getting there. Oh, I need another color green. Come on now. Okay. All right, holiday green. Here goes Susan. So, get the leaves a little greener. Shoot. The branches are looking kind of wonky. That's okay. All right. Right, let's just push it on through. Getting a little sleepy. Trying to stay. What time is it? Oh, it's like 9 o'clock. Susan, you're old. But I was up early, so I'm getting a little sleepy. But I'm trying to do as much as possible before I have to quit. Alright. How are we looking? Pretty good. Alright, we're getting there. It's about halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Good. Got what I want to sole boots, right? These are my shoes, I'll paint over it. I hate when I do that though, it makes me so mad. Oh well. I'm sorry, hang on, I'm gonna try and find a decent camera angle so I can like maneuver myself or the shoe. Just gonna paint in the branches first. These flowers are really big, so there's not as many room for branches. Very close up with my hand there. I'm very excited about the snowman. I'm going to have to show you guys when it's done. Don't let me forget when I'm done here. Because one of the walls broke. I'm excited. Let it melt to mush. Some people are worth melting for. Oh, God, forgive me for that one. I don't even have kids. Look at me quoting Frozen like I have children. Alright. I think it's pretty. I thought I was not done yet, but apparently, hold on, one more thing. Let's let this cross over a little bit. Shoot. Oh. All right, we're getting there. Okay, I think I'm done. I mean, I don't really think I'm done, but I think this is all I can do for the shoes tonight. So I'm going to show you what I have. And I almost streamed 2 hours. That's pretty good. All right, there's one shoe that I just did. And why is it not showing you? There we go. Oh my God, I just put my hand directly in wet paint. That's fine. That's a Susan thing to do. I'll just prop these up so you can see them both. And then move this a little bit. So yeah, that one's a lot larger than the one on the left, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. They look like poinsettias. They are on a Christmas tree. I just can't fix that one anymore tonight. I'll have to wait until tomorrow to do it. But yeah, so these are my shoes. They're looking okay. They're looking pretty good, more or less. I think I'll look different in the light tomorrow, and then I can go back in and fix things. Plus, it'll be dry, so that's good. All right, people. Now, as promised, I'm going to show you my snowman progressions. Move my palette out of the way. I don't know where to put it right now. Okay, I'll put it down here. All right. Here comes the snowman. Oh, I thought it was melting on the side. It's not. That's so annoying. Come on now, hurry up. I thought like it was dipping. It kind of is. And I say it has like an Ariana Grande ponytail in the back. I want it to melt down so badly, but it's slow. It's a slow progression. I guess you have to let it sit there for longer than the time it takes for me to do it live, but it's in the process. It's very exciting. I hope it gets super deformed. I just want the nose to fall off. That would make me happy. I don't know if you guys were here from the beginning, but he used to have a hat and now he doesn't, so all right, so from Mr. Snowman to you, thank you so much for joining me tonight for my Shoesday Tuesday. I made some mistakes and I corrected most of those mistakes. And tomorrow I may shoot a video of me trying to fix more mistakes or not. Maybe I'll just fix them and suddenly it'll be a magic trick or something. But all in all, it looks pretty good. And tomorrow is what I call Work in Progress Wednesday. I am going to be vending at 2 crafts fairs next month, so I guess I should prep a little bit for that. Just do some ornament painting or, I really haven't decided yet. And it could be these shoes for all I know. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. And thank you so much for coming by, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. And if you like what you see, of course, please like and subscribe. Everybody have a good night. Bye-bye.